They supposed to be. I think that's where he from. Is he? Did he start off on the Game of Thrones? Supposedly. Pedro
Yes.
Pascal. Okay, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because they said the other girl
Yeah,
that he
I think his
co-saw on
first
there
movie
gonna be
was
on
like
there
in
too.
Kingsman or something like that.
Oh yeah,
But look
you're
at it
right.
this way,
Yeah,
though.
First movie was
yeah,
Kingsman.
yeah. You right.
Yep.
Yeah, you right.
I look at it this way though too. So yeah, Lucasfilm is saying like yeah they're not gonna like basically like want her to be part of like Mandalorian, which Kathleen Kennedy is wrong for that, like she is with anything else related to Star Wars.
Bro, she fucking
Keep
up,
in mind
bro.
though
If I ever see her
too.
on the streets, nigga, I'm slapping her. I'm gonna do right. Every single on the streets, I'm slapping you.
Man.
Right? But I'll say this though too. Keep in mind when the director for what was it, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, he was going through his shit, so they were like, oh, because you're going through that, we just gonna let you go. But keep in mind they didn't even start filming yet. They didn't do none of that. But then they said, okay, you're gonna go ahead and go through your little trial shit. And when you're done with that, he basically came back. So I'm pretty sure if Disney's going to be forking money over for Lucasfilm to still do Mandalorian the right way, that's probably the stuff that they're using right now. Just be like, you know what, right now you a little like you're pretty heated right now, so we just gonna go ahead and just have you lay low until this all blows over. Then we'll bring you back.
But my thing is like, bro, why do they like? Okay, bro, she's a finesser, bro. And maybe because she's doing his old woman shit. But I think she pulled that little white woman card because, bro. Oh, let me get my mask before they start kicking my ass. Because, bruh, she was supposed to be like bruh. She's getting my nerves. This is what happened. So she's not contracted to sign on for another term, but she is contracted to finish her contract, which her contract goes through the full year, full 21. She has administrative rights or presidential rights, whatever you want to call it, over Lucasfilm, but. The reason why she stayed is because she has this woman initiative that is actually like legalized in Lucasfilm, where they're doing certain movies and certain things with women being the lead, right? And she was supposed to be the head of that because she's a white woman, trying to put more women into the forefront, which I totally accept and I love, and I love that shit because all the women in Star Wars that I love is fire. So I'm like, okay, it's good. But because of that, bro, she finessed herself to stay in power, like Palpatine and shit, until the shows and movies that she had her hands on are done with. So, for example, one of the shows was The Rangers, which is the Gina Carrillo show. Yeah. And one of the movies was this one movie that was supposed to be about, it was like a standalone movie that this one LGBTQ woman director is going to be directing. And what's her name? Kathleen Kennedy still has some power. So she still can fuck some stuff up. And she's doing it, bro. She literally fired Gina Carrillo on some BS. She's messing up the Mandalorian. My thing is like, when is what's his name? The president of the CEO of Disney. When is his ass gonna step up and be like, yo, you fucking up, girl. Stop it.
You know what though? I'm not gonna lie. Even just from like as far as like movie shit goes for Disney, when you look at just the theme park shit in general, like when was the last time we could all say we've been to Disneyland and had a great time, right? The CEO at Disney, I felt okay. You remember the Jurassic Park movie with the lawyer, and he was like, "We gonna charge all this money."
Yeah,
like, we gonna basically pay for the super rich. That's basically what Disney is kind of doing right now with the theme parks. So it doesn't surprise me that they're not really trying to step in over here for Lucasfilm to be like. My question is this though too: who the hell hired Kathleen Kennedy?
Yeah, that was so random, right? Yeah,
Star
right.
Wars.
Bob Iger. I think Bob Iger, who's the CEO of Disney currently, he's the one who hired her because she had... Yeah.
And that's trash. You could ask my mom. I'll be like, Mom, Bob Iger did really fucked up shit at Disney. Like the only time I can really say I had a great time at Disney when it was the CEO before him. So just for him to have hired Kathleen Kennedy, he fucking up.
The one thing that Bob Iger does well is that he lets, before Kathleen Kennedy at least, Bob Iger is a very good leader, as in he knows how to delegate very well to the people who knows how to do their shit. Right? That's why you never really heard about Bob Iger fucking up anything until recently.
Right, yeah, because it seemed like as soon as she popped
Bob
up...
Iger was on point until all his shit comes to light.
Very true. Like, for me, the only thing I could probably say that Bob Iger really did well, he bought Marvel, so now we got the MCU. He got Lucasfilm, and I think he was the one who was able to acquire Fox. So when it comes to the movie shit, he could at least get like the studios right. outside of hiring Kathleen Kennedy. He got that part right.
Right.
I don't know. Was it just him?
I don't know. It's a tough thing, but realistically, though, it's a stupid move to hire somebody to be part of the studio when they have no idea what it is.
Bruh, like
don't hire me to be like doing directing shit for Star Trek. Don't ask. I don't do Star Trek, so don't hire me to be the head of for nothing. Don't ask me to be producer for Game of Thrones. That's not me. I don't do that.
That's not you, exactly. If you know that's not your lane, stay out of other people's lane.
Okay, you trying to get me going to the fast track, and I'm trying to get off the damn freeway. Like keeping it 100.
Bro, Kathleen Kennedy is about to get assassinated, bro. I'm not even joking. Like these Star Wars fans, I'm a Star Wars fan, but these white dudes be fucking ready to kill somebody. Because you know she reenacted Ryan Johnson's contract, and he's doing the new trilogy. He's doing the trilogy.
Yeah, that's why I was just about to ask you, because they were just announcing that. They said there's going to be a new trilogy. Somebody named Ron Johnson, something like that. Yeah, I was just reading about that.
Bruh, Ryan Johnson was trash with Last Jedi.
He's trash, bruh. He's trash. You know he trash. If George Lucas say you trash, bro, you trash. No one can tell me otherwise, bro. You trash, bro. Trash. And then the nigga has the arrogance to know his movie trash and then try to make a trilogy? Oh, slap the fuck out of you. You're crazy as fuck.
Bruh,
slap the fuck out of you.
I didn't even know that was a dude from The Last Jedi. I didn't even know.
Wasn't the movies where dude spoiled, like one of the Star Wars movies, everybody stomped them out? We got to be like that.
Man, that's what we got to do. That's what people start doing. Pedro Pascal, not fuck with him no more. What's up, bro?
Yeah,
what's up with you, bro?
Yeah, I don't know how they gonna do that.
I'll put you on my pocket right quick.
What's up?
What's up, man? I bought this jacket, and I want to see if I have a big spot.
Man, that's crazy, though, man.
That's a large, but I'm big.
Oh my God! Please don't tell me Ryan Johnson's about to do this.
Let me see if I can. Hold on.
Got it from last time.
I agree, bro.
See if I can do an exchange.
Man.
What do you like?
Bro, it's
That whole.
just crazy, bro. It's too much. I hope they figure out a way to bring her back, bro. Because man, bro, you need her and Pedro Pascal, bro. Without them, bro, this show is pointless, bro. You gonna need them, bro.
All right, then, man. I dig it.
Without them, the franchise.
Hey, do y'all have some dark green?
Let me see if I can. Hold on.
Oh, it's
Bruh, it said right here that he was hired to mastermind a brand new trilogy before The Last Jedi even hit theaters. That's crazy.
Wait, who?
Ron Johnson. Yep.
Bruh, how do you mess up such a great story just by not adding in the line? I got a bad feeling.
That's damn, bro.
Crazy.
Like, you know what? With Ryan Johnson being like having to do this, I got a bad feeling about this. Let's keep it 100.
Right, because I was like, I don't know who the dude was. Then when he just said he's from The Last Jedi, I'm like, oh, bro, that's who that was. I'm like, oh, damn, bro. I don't understand why he
like,
even.
no, like when I first watched The Last Jedi, I was like, okay, like the movie seemed decent, but like me, I'm trying to watch for entertainment.
Hey, look at this, y'all. Look at this nigga, Mr. Fab is such a boss, bro. He out of his shop and have some nigga cleaning his fucking, what the fuck kind of car is this? Casting or recording?
Wait. What happened?
Watch, stream.
Y'all about to say, I don't know what it is doing.
Plays.
Let me see.
There's 5 videos up.
Right?
They getting famous.
I don't even know how to work this shit. Hold on. Let me get back to the call. Boom. Incoming call. Online. Boom. Back on the call. No. Not yet.
I mean, hey, y'all see me moving around because your boy about to make some food.
Right, I had to throw something in too, right? I'm over here eating too.
My bad, y'all. All right, look at there.
Yeah,
Nigga's
bro.
a bop, bro.
Oh.
That look like a Beamer from here.
Yeah.
It's a Maserati. You got a Maserati, nigga.
Oh, that's a Maserati.
Right, that's what I'm about to say. What? That's a Maserati, man. Yeah. You like you downtown over there. I'm about to say like downtown, right? I was just over there last night.
By Dope-era, ain't you?
Yep. Bro, I work right down the block from over there.
I know you do, cuz you used to be down here when I used to work down the street.
Yeah, I still work down right over there.
That nigga's a boss, though. He had his shit getting washed in front of his store, his little Maserati truck. I like it.
You was just in Dope Era?
Yeah, I had bought me some stuff last week, but it was too small. I didn't get to try it on, so I just exchanged it.
Every time I be going to his shop, most of this stuff I won't be sold out most of the time.
Real quick. Let me go get some real quick.
All right, for sure. Yeah, bro.
My bad. Back on the topic, I guess. Back on the topic, bro. There needs to be there go Mr. Fab right there. Look.
Is that right?
Shit, what?
That nigga Fab with deep. You over there across the street right there with the boys.
Oh yeah, I see where you. Yeah, I know you at now. Yep. Yeah, he right there on that block. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm right on Broadway.
I walk on that street every day going to work, bro.
I'm out on Broadway. No problem, man. All day.
We're just gonna go ahead and get this going real quick.
Right. He got the one. That boy got like a dark Sith.
Dark Cross.
Just call me Darth Karai. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dark Cross.
Just call me Darth Karai right now.
Look, I'm waiting for the day that George Lucas comes back at a limited role, a management presidential role. Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau take complete leadership of all of Lucasfilms in a co leadership role. You know,
bro. You know how lit that would be.
Yeah, bro.
Ain't gonna happen.
That's all we really want, bro. That's all we really want. We real nerds, bro. That's all we really want. We want motherfuckers who know how to do what their job is. You know what I'm saying?
And realistically, the only ones George Lucas doesn't even necessarily have to come back. It could just be Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. George Lucas would have to just come in and be like, you know what? I just want to see what y'all doing. Make my little opinions up in there, and then go with that. That's it.
Right, because they've been doing good so far. I'm gonna be honest. Like, as soon as they started with the MCU with Jon Favreau, and he moved on to Star Wars, and he been good ever since, bro. That boy been doing it, bro. What's the other dude's name? His name Filoni or something like that.
Yeah, Dave Filoni.
He cold too, yeah, bro.
Clone Wars and Ahsoka.
Yeah, he cold too, bro.
You said what? D?
I said he pretty good too, Dave Filoni.
Clone Wars and Ahsoka.
Yeah.
No, bro, Dave Filoni did Star Wars, Clone Wars, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he did Clone Wars. He did Ahsoka. All that.
I need to finish
Most
that because I'm on episode.
most people don't even know how Dave Filoni got his start, bro. Dave Filoni made the first Star Wars wiki.
That's right. I remember you said that.
What Wikipedia is today was something else 10 years ago, and Dave Filoni made that shit. And then, somebody made it into a complete, wiki site on Wiki's platform. And then there you go.
Yup, I remember that.
So, like, if anybody wants to say they're a real nerd, like, no one can top. I'm not trying to say no one, but no one can really top Pablo Hidalgo and Dave Filoni, because them motherfuckers have been nerds since, bro. They literally kind of helped make the lore.
Damn.
And I'm cool with that.
What's up, brother?
Damn, crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, all we don't care about women, men, white, black. We want somebody who a real nerd in that shit.
For real, bro.
Like wasn't that Kathleen Kennedy who had the two women kissing up in Rise of Skywalker? I was like, wait, what?
Bro, that's right. That's fuck his name. The guy who made Force Awakens.
Yeah, but wasn't it? But remember though, Kathleen Kennedy is trying to do this LGBT.
J.J. Abrams.
Oh, yes. J.J. Abrams?
Yes,
that's what you're talking about?
It is J.J. Abrams, and Kathleen Kennedy does have the motive to put LGBTQ community inside of the Star Wars universe. And my thing is like, bruh, why put... And we love Star Wars for its ambiguity towards our social standpoints.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep.
No,
I was just saying, like, we don't want classism and racism and all this shit and race relations and all that shit in Star Wars. We don't care about that. We don't care about, sexism and all that shit being in Star Wars. We live that shit every day anyway. Star Wars is supposed to be a realm of a reality that don't exist in our reality. You feel?
Exactly. Right, for real, bro. Yeah.
Put that shit in my trunk.
Bro, yeah, man.
Well, good.
And when they start adding all that stuff in there, bro, that stuff it's so irritating.
Like we just don't need it, bro. We don't need it, bro. We don't care. Like honestly, bro, I'll never forget watching Star Wars. I was like, damn, it's only like 2 black people up in here. But then it's like, you don't care. You don't care about the race relations because there are, they start showing more black people and stuff, and you start, I don't know, bro. I don't care to see that in my Star Wars, bro.
I mean, look at the original trilogy.
Same, bro.
Like, look at the original trilogy, 4, 5, and 6. How many women were in there? I can only remember 3 right now. Just 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there weren't a lot. There weren't a lot of women or a lot of black folk at all.
Nope. I think the only black person was Lando.
We at a time now where they trying to push diversity so much now, bro. It's like they can't.
Lando was the only black person back then, bro.
Exactly.
You didn't even have like extras.
Oh, right?
You really didn't.
No black extras, bro.
Man.
That shit killing me. And then it's like they make it to where like they have to be represented in everything. No, y'all don't, bro. We're not representing everything. I absolutely love Lord of the Rings, but there's not one fucking black person in there.
Nope.
Fucking love Lord of the Rings. There's not one black person up in there, bro. And I don't care because that's not our. You know what I'm saying? It's a fake reality. It's a fake universe.
All we want is the good content, series, right? Bro. We don't care about the right. All I want is the good content for real, bro. Like,
yeah, we don't care about all that shit. And then what kills me, like, what kills me, y'all, is that like they go out their way. Go ahead, Solly.
We about to say something?
I was saying that, man, because like back in the day, bro, man, freaking Lord of the Rings was stuff, but there was no black people in either none of Lord of the Rings trilogy or the Hobbit trilogy.
And then when you think of it, bro, when you really think of it, like the only black-skinned creatures were the orcs, right? And I'm not looking at it like they looking at black people like we bad or whatever. But I'm saying though, like I didn't care about that. I don't care about seeing any type of sexuality being represented in Star Wars. Like I'll never forget. I was watching the movie, bro. And at the end, you don't see not one couple kiss besides the lesbian couple, bro.
Exactly.
You tell me, nigga, what's his name? You tell me, bro, Finn didn't tear down, nigga, the black girl, the Asian girl. Oh,
right, they was teasing everything with Finn in each movie, right, bro? That was killing me, bro.
Killing me. Miss me, nigga. Miss me.
Bro, crazy.
That's why
it was on his dick.
They sure was. Let's get real though. Finn was definitely up on Rey, though. I'm not really sure how Rey was with Finn, but Finn was always like, "Where's Rey? Where's Rey?"
Yeah, they always try to make it seem like he was a simp for Rey and shit, right, bro? That is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Daisy really look good, bro. She's a good-looking white girl.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, she about as thick as this, but she's a pretty white girl, though.
And keep it real, when they were like falling into the pit, and he was like, "I gotta tell you something," and I thought he was trying to be like, "Yo, Rey, I love you," but he was really gonna be like, "Oh, I'm force sensitive." So how they really didn't like play off of that, I was like, "Look, if he gonna be force sensitive, then do that. If he gonna say that he was really in love with her, then bring that back. Like,
exactly.
Don't just gonna leave that cliffhanger with it, though."
Yeah,
we don't even know.
It was with a cliffhanger for years.
I was about to say, didn't they tease that one black girl at the end of the what was that, Rise of Skywalker, where it's like you don't even know where her story gonna go with Finn, because you obviously know they got some type of connection. You know what I'm saying? When Stormtroopers, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where that's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So
yo, for me, I'm like, look, keep her. And what's his name? The guy who played Finn, he already said, he's like, I don't want to come back and do Star Wars because Star Wars is not. He said he doesn't like Star Wars.
Yeah, they didn't all said that.
Bro. He did not like it.
Oh, okay. I thought you about to. Okay, yes, he did say that. I was about to say because he seems to be a very passionate, person about Star Wars, but he did not like how those movies played out.
He didn't like it. Mark Hamill didn't like it. George Lucas didn't.
That was the first part. That's the first person I heard that didn't like it.
I like the way Luke Skywalker was being portrayed, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, bro. That was actually the first person I heard,
walked
bro.
Off a set like 3 times.
Yeah, bro. I was reading about that too. But I was like, damn, bro.
He know, bro.
They were saying even Mark Hamill was even trying to come after like the people like when they was on set, like they was trying to like let them know like, bro, this is how you do this. Like it was basically he was just sitting there confused all the time because like they just on some other shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like That's why I'm like, bro,
Bruh.
that's crazy. It
Like,
seemed like
bro,
after
you
Force
talking-
Awakens,
like,
bro,
bro, you
just
talking to the Luke Skywalker. He will go Joker on your ass.
because I was about to say he was a Joker. So I was
Bro,
about to
acting
be-
like
My
I
thing
was
is,
that cage, bro.
he was an animated version of Joker. I forgot.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, but here's the thing, though. You know what I think is crazy, though? The fact that not only is he obviously the original and the only Luke that we know right now, but the fact that, bro, the first movie came out in 1977, 78?
Yeah,
So you have to think about
78.
you have to think about
Right.
all the years he spent, like, because you know him and George Lucas are like, boom. So he really
But
has
they hella close.
exactly.
Stupid
So,
Mm.
so putting all that together, bro. I mean, and then really going off of how those movies played out, I'm sure, bro, was disappointed. Like, bro, this is not how it's supposed to be, bro. Like,
Right, for real.
So how you
bro.
gonna tell me?
Because
I
they
worked
think
with
alike.
George for like 7 years. How you gonna tell me?
Bro. That's
Like
sad,
together, George and Mark Hamill created what Luke Skywalker is. Like, cause
yeah,
Luke was very. I don't know if y'all know, bro. Like, Star Wars was supposed to be completely different than what it is today. Like, it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Different ass shit. I read what was supposed to be, and then I seen the art and they made like a 4 or 5 book comic series of what it was supposed to be. And I was like, I thank God it wasn't this. But because of the characters being kind of like widely free range of the characters, right? So like Mark Hamill, he said like, I love you, and he's like, I know, right? They didn't say to say that. He just chose to say that because it felt like it made sense.
Harrison
Right,
Ford,
yeah,
I remember that.
right,
Yeah. So it's like
He's like no, this ain't. He's like, that's not Han Solo. He's not gonna say I love you too. He'll be like,
exactly.
Nah,
Han
no,
Solo,
like,
right?
screw
Yeah,
that. Like,
exactly,
I know
bro.
you.
Yeah, right. And that's what's dope
Mark
about
Hamill
that.
made Mark Hamill made his role. Harrison Ford made his role. Leia made it. They weren't scripted to do all that shit. They literally
That
were like,
is
okay,
true.
this is the
Yeah,
script. I'm gonna fill in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
bro.
they did
Yep.
amazing. Like I know Luke's lines so tough. His shit's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like that. And
But
do you
when you
realize
tell-
that's what? Did you see Mark Hamill? What was it? Auditioning for Luke Skywalker.
Bruh.
How he played that
Oh,
so
yeah, they showed
well
that,
though.
yeah.
Bruh.
He played that so well. I was like, yo, like you couldn't have chosen anybody better.
All right.
of course.
I seen all of their auditions, and I was like, bruh, even the one who played Leia, I keep forgetting her name today.
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah,
Carrie Fisher, like her audition wasn't like amazing, but like she was. When you think of Leia, she was a really good Leia, right?
Yeah.
My thing is like if Mark Hamill is telling you, bro, this is not what Luke would do, I would probably believe the only motherfucker who ever played Luke ever.
Right. For real. For real, bro. Even when you
Like,
see them
And
on...
then Kathleen Kennedy, big punk. Go ahead.
Nah, cause it was times when I was watching like behind the scenes of like The Last Jedi, and they was always showing like he just did not look happy just being there, bro. Like Mark Hamill, like he didn't feel like he was comfortable being around it. It was like he was just trying to hurry up, just get it over with. And then when they used to do interviews, he was just not
He wasn't, bro.
satisfied.
He and Ryan Johnson was butting heads hella much to where, like, bro, he would walk off set. And my thing is like, bro, like, he's Mark Hamill. Let him do what the fuck he want to do. He know what he's doing. He's been acting more than you probably been alive, bitch.
Right?
Yeah,
They
bro.
got me mad, bro. They got me mad.
Late
And just kind of going back to
70s,
what you were saying though.
which is
I
amazing.
remember I was watching the documentary. James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, he was reading the script when they was like, okay, we're gonna tell Mark Hamill, like last minute, that Darth Vader is his father, and Mark Hamill was just like, for real? Like, okay, we're gonna see how this go. He was reading the script and he was like, nah, Darth Vader lying. He ain't his daddy. I'm like, bruh, even James Earl Jones was looking into the script and was like, nah, this nigga lying. There's no way that's possible. Like he was so like even as the voice actor, he was embedded into being Darth Vader.
yeah.
I can't even watch The Sandlot right now without hearing Darth Vader's voice. Like it
That's
was
James
just,
Earl
it's
Wright,
because
for
he
real,
was big.
bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That is true. Bro.
I really hope that whatever Kathleen Kennedy has her hand on, whenever she's gone, they'll dump that shit. Because Ryan Johnson is going to lose hella money. Like, I'm not going to lie. As a Star Wars fan, I probably won't watch shit that don't got nothing to do with Dan Filoni and Jon Favreau.
Yep.
As a real
That's
Star
like
Wars
the main
fan,
thing that's going. That's right, yeah, bro.
Or if Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni say we agreed at that, we agree with this movie, we agree with that, then I'll watch that shit. But like, it's hard for me.
But if they didn't have like a hand up on it, it's like that's gonna be shady.
Yeah, nah, bro. But I mean, I think it's really dope, man. How bro, like this Mandalorian, bro. Both seasons, bro, literally turned around everything, bro. Like no one even cares about 7, 8, 9, bro, no more. Like the Mandalorian is like everybody is looking like they really saved it, bro. Like that's the crazy thing. Just the fact of, how controversy the Mandalorian and Grogu are, bro. Like what? Right. And in a live action Ahsoka, like, bro, and the way that they the way it was written, bro, and done, bro. Them two, as the director and producer, man.
Bro. Well, you know why? Because the reason why it was so good, and I'm a real avid believer of this concept, like worldwide, universally.
Yep.
If you have more people trying to solve the problem, you will have a better solution. Right?
Exactly.
Okay. So they didn't have one. It wasn't just Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, right? They brought in hella directors as a table of directors to direct these episodes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is true.
Right?
Yep.
And they were amazing. Every episode felt a little different.
One of them being the daughter of a director on top of that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that, bro. I didn't even know the redhead woman. I didn't even know she directed anything.
Yep.
And I didn't know her daddy was bruh from Sandlot.
Yep.
Really? Oh,
yeah. That's what I was like. Because her dad was from Happy Days. He didn't directed. I can't remember all the movies, but because I thought she was just an actor.
Yeah.
Like because she was in Spider-Man 3 as Gwen Stacy, but they didn't really continue on with that story because Spider-Man 3 was whack.
Right.
Oh, right.
And then, of course, she was in the 2 Jurassic World movies. That's really all the places I knew her from. But then when they said,
but she's been in a lot of stuff, bro.
Like, she should be directing this. I was like, let me see how good her directing
She was in Twilight movies, too.
Oh, see, I didn't see Twilight.
She was part of Twilight.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That white girl.
She was in Twilight movies, too. I was like, who is this?
That white girl, fine.
She is fine, bro.
Thick as a black woman. I was like, bro, I seen her in something, and she had a dress that was accentuating her body. I was like, bruh, her daddy married a black woman or something.
Hey, y'all hear about the?
Speaking of that,
y'all hear about the new Star Wars game that's coming out? Because EA lost supposedly the rights to Star Wars. Now it's about to be Ubisoft, I believe now, and that's with the Tom Clancy games and all like that.
Microsoft.
Yeah, right. But the thing is, they said it's gonna be an open world Star Wars game in this one though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like
keeping it real. I'm basically trying to see if it's gonna be kind of like Knights of the Old Republic or Old Republic open, kind of style to it, to where it's like, okay, you get to kind of pick and choose if you want to be a bounty hunter or a Jedi, or
bro.
I'm hoping it's like that, but they also got that Fallout and Elder Scrolls feel to it too.
Yeah,
because Fallout is my shit. Okay, I'll play New Vegas, I'll play Fallout 4, I'll play all that. If they can incorporate those together, I'll be like, bro, y'all give me the DLC straight up.
Right, bro, for real, dude.
I'm not playing.
Because it's gonna be 2 different ones. They got the what's it called?
All right, that's gonna be lit.
They got the Jedi, the Fallen Order that's coming out right after that too. So it's gonna be that and the Jedi Fallen Order Part 2. I think that's gonna have that for the PS5. I believe next year. I believe. What's his name? Cal, the Jedi. Cal, the other Jedi.
Cal Karras.
Cal Karras. Yeah.
Cal Kestis.
Yo, Cal Kestis. Yeah, him.
I literally just re-downloaded that game because I'm like, I might have to replay this just to kind of get the storyline again.
Because good.
Yeah, it's good, bro.
Because the lore up in there goes deep.
Yeah, bro.
The lore in there goes. That's why I was like, wait, I know I missed a few things. Let me go ahead and try and get this going.
Right, for real, bro.
The thing, I liked how it showed not only I like how it showed pretty much everything that happened pre-Clone Wars to Order 66 till even meeting the Night Sisters to Darth Vader, bro.
It's like they showing everybody's backstory in this one, bro. Yeah, bro.
I thought that was genius.
Yeah, because I didn't even think it was part of that timeline until they was talking about Order 66. I'm like, this part of this timeline? I didn't even know that, bro. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I like
what
the
I'm
new
saying.
perspective.
Yep.
And honestly, I like all that though, because just from them like kind of doing like Mandalorian, how they gonna do a Ahsoka storyline, all that stemming from what's in between 4 and 6, and even after 6.
Yeah.
None of it really like don't get me wrong. Mandalorian is definitely trying to lead up to like events like way before Episode 7 happens.
Yeah.
But because they knew that the new trilogy was trash, they're not trying to really like necessarily give it up into that. Like they're not only thing that they kind of like really, I guess like kind of foreshadowed with that was in season 1 when Grogu was like, "Oh, let me heal this dude's arm real quick," and then next thing you know, in Rise of Skywalker, you see Rey healing Kylo Ren, and I was like, "Okay, so they tried to like basically be like, look, they gonna try to give you some random ass bullshit. We gonna try to say like, oh, this has always been here. You just never seen it."
Right. Yeah.
Because I mean, let's be honest though. If Obi-Wan knew how to do that in Episode 1, Qui-Gon would still be alive, and Anakin would not have became Darth Vader. Straight up.
Yeah.
True that, man.
Yeah.
It might be like a special power that only some Jedi could obtain.
No, but that's true though, because wasn't that supposed to be like it? It could have been Anakin's gift, but he went about it the wrong way, where it was like,
Right.
you know, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, but like you said, Frank, I think it was like certain Jedi who had that ability, like kind of like Quinlan Vos, and how pretty much, like similarities, like Quinlan Vos and Cal Kestis have the same ability.
Bro,
They can
that
touch
irritated the
something
hell
and see
out of
what
me.
happened.
That irritated me so bad because I feel like they're kind of like going to erase Quinlan Vos, bro, because that was his ability, literally.
No. They can't. They won't do that. I hope not. I don't think so. They shouldn't. Because, bro, here's the thing, though. Here's what they could do, bro. And this is what I hope they do. They can, because, what was her name? Who was a black chick? I think Krella. Krella was, with Cal Kestis, and when they were like, yeah, obviously there's other survivors out there, blah 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 blah. It was right after Order 66, and like, you know, the freaking Night Brothers or the Night Sisters, whatever they were called, whatever, or the second, whatever that whole clan was of the Jedi that like fell, whatever. Bro, they could really bring in Quinlan Vos. Like they could be like, oh, he's
They really could, bro. And he could teach him how to use the power and hella shit.
Bro, that'd be tight. They should do that.
That'd be tight.
Because
he's still a Padawan, bro. He's not a Jedi Knight yet, bro. He's still a Padawan.
Exactly.
He's like 17 years old.
I think that's what
So
that
it
could
could
probably be
be-
the next one about, because they already said it's gonna be like a big
prime
character in the
boss,
next
you know
one.
what I'm saying?
So
'Cause, I mean, we never know. Like, I mean, it doesn't say like what. I mean, during, I'm sure obviously he survived Order 66, but Quinlan Vos wasn't old. He was like a prime.
Nah, Quinlan Vos was the same age. Quinlan Vos was the exact same age, or maybe a year or two difference of Obi-Wan. So we're thinking like early 30s.
Exactly. So he could still be, you know, not that much older and actually teach Cal.
Was he with, who was he fucking married to? Ventress?
Who?
Nah, he was married to this other woman, but he had smashed Ventress a few times.
Oh,
But he was with this one woman who was she was just like a thief or, you know, a swindler or whatever. But she had a mission with him. They fell in love. They had a baby. Bada bing.
Yeah. So,
But I would love that.
yeah, that would be tight because I mean, like honestly, I'm gonna be honest, bro, and this is what we need because also this is also an issue, and I mean it ain't really an issue because I mean it is what it is, but it would be nice to see more Black Jedi besides Mace Windu.
Bruh, for real.
Like,
that would be lit.
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like eventually they probably will, just like where we at right now. It's just they push a
Again,
lot of
bro,
diversity up in it.
He's not just a random character. He's both canon and legend. So you can't just have a character like that that's just
I know, right?
that's
he is
just
canon.
not being
Yeah.
used. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because he was in Rebels, wasn't he?
bro,
Yeah, he was in
everything.
the animated
He
shows,
was
I
in-
believe. So
I
yeah,
don't know.
was
Was he in Rebels?
He was in a
he was in the animated show though, but
Wars.
somebody played like where his like they had his look, but somebody played his voice, whatever. Like I read about that. I'm trying to remember what that was. Though.
Yeah, he was in Clone Wars. I know that for sure. I know he was in Clone Wars. I know it was actually confirmed that he was a spy in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace on Tatooine.
Yeah, he was on Tatooine. He was at the cantina in Tatooine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
he was outside the cantina when that Doug was beating up.
Exactly.
What's the Gungan? Stupid ass nigga.
Yeah, Jar Jar.
Jar Jar. Yeah.
That boy. What's his name? Saboba.
Boba. And I'm keeping 100 though too.
Boba.
Yeah, I'm keeping 100 though. When they showed the poster of Finn holding the lightsaber, I was like, yo, we about to get a black Jedi that's lead. That's gonna be hella lit. But then how they played it out, I'm like, yo, they did bruh hella dirty.
Right, because even Last Jedi, they was trying to tease it like he could possibly be good with the lightsaber shit when he was fighting the dude. Like they was giving all types of teasing he could possibly be a Jedi, but how they did at the end, it was kind of like, bruh, you don't know.
And people was hella mad about that too. They was like, oh, we can't have no black Jedi. Like being hella racial shit. I'm like, do y'all realize that Mace Windu is one of the most powerful Jedi?
The most strongest, right.
Let's not forget that George Lucas is married to a black woman too. So what you talking about?
Yeah. And he loved that black woman. He left his white wife for that woman.
He sure do.
He loved that black woman for sure.
That jungle fever.
What kills me though is like all these white racists be like, oh, I love Star Wars, oh, I love this, but Star Wars is literally about the diversity of creatures. You know what I'm saying, in the universe. Now, although that doesn't really apply to us because we don't got creature, we don't have other beings in our universe. It's just, colors. That's what affects them. They don't like that as other colors, and they don't like that, a motherfucker could be John Boyega and getting all these roles, but then all these other white kids don't get the roles. They hating, bro.
Yeah, John Boyega is a dope actor though. No lie. I like him.
I never forget. I don't know if Solomon remember this. I'll never forget telling Solomon and Kevin and them, bro, back in the day when I used to stay over them when I was at
it was a movie you watched and you was like, Ledge,
not Ledge. Well, yeah, when I used to be at Europe, at the Gwen House, we watched this movie called Attack the Block, bro. And we watched this movie, bro, and I was like, bro, he gonna be somebody. He gonna be somebody, bro.
He was like hella young.
Yeah, he did.
Bro, he was like,
I remember that.
13, 14, 15, something like that.
I didn't see that movie, but I did hear about it, and I heard he was dope in that one.
Time out. I got to announce one thing.
It was a low-production movie.
I forgot about something.
I remember that. You was like, bruh, this... honestly, bro, like, as soon as you said that...
Who seen that Mortal Kombat trailer? Did y'all see that yet?
2014 or something like that. 2015, bro. Like 2 years later. No, like a year later, that boy freaking got the role in Star Wars. That's hella funny.
Fire.
Yeah, bro.
Was it that Mortal Kombat trailer?
Yeah, did y'all see that Mortal Kombat trailer that came out?
That.
Bruh.
Bro.
That looked legit, bro.
On the way Melina looks, bro.
Yeah, they was talking about that, and they was talking about how Jax looked.
That's why they hating, bro, because she black. Nigga, fuck that, bro. She black, she's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real though.
Wait, who we talking about? Who we talking about?
Get a good glimpse of her like that, but I'm like, yo, how is y'all gonna be hating on like, oh, her teeth don't look right? Like, bruh, you barely had a second to even see her. You don't know what the fuck she looked like.
Right, for real, bro.
Like who?
Melina from Mortal Kombat.
Melina up in the Mortal Kombat trailer.
He
was the one licking the blood off the side, and I was like, yo, like,
And then they was trying to say how they was saying how Jax Briggs looked like Steve Harvey. I was cracking up. I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, make sure his arms got all the buttons.
No, but what I do like about that is they starting off with the fatality of Jax, how he lost his arms, like how Sub-Zero takes his arms. Like, that's dope because now you know that they about to do all the fatalities. Like, they really about to go off the first tournament for real. So we gonna see a lot of damn near a lot of death with the main characters in this one, which is about to be crazy as fire. Gonna lie, like, yeah, that's why I ain't gonna lie, bro. This one might be lit, bro.
Hey, bro, hey, I'm driving next to this Lamborghini Urus SUV, Ferrari F1 80, and this Lamborghini. Bro, these niggas got money. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on.
Hey, that's gonna be us in a couple years though, so it don't matter.
Right.
I'm trying to get that Bentley Continental GT though, red on red.
Right.
Oh, y'all see that? He got that
right here.
Y'all seen it? Well, like some old Greta Auto, bro.
Right?
That boy got that Brad Duncan, that Lamborghini Urus, the truck,
Right?
Sex Lamborghinis, bro. That thing's sexy.
Man.
Yeah.
Ooh, that motherfucker. Damn, that shit. God. That motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie. That color was smooth on there. I ain't gonna lie. That color was nice on there, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I've been kind of like, bruh, like out here in Vacaville, man, people been having Ferraris, Lambos, and like those freaking I seen which I don't really see. I see a lot of Teslas, but I don't see Tesla Speedsters. Like, I'm like, what? I be seeing Maseratis.
Yeah, but 100 though, Tesla's really ain't shit.
No. I'm just talking about like Lamborghinis, Ferraris. I seen a few Maseratis. I seen a Rolls Royce last week, and I was like, "What? That thing was crazy. That thing was. I don't know if it was a ghost or not, but that thing was a good." And then I saw a Tesla Speedster. Those things cost like $150, and they look a lot different. I was like, because everybody got Tesla, bro. Everybody I know. I'm two people I work with got Teslas, but a Speedster is nice. I'm not gonna lie. But everything else, I was like, dang, man. And it's been like recently, too. I'm like, why is all these cars out here? But
because motherfuckers got deals on cars now.
No, you ain't lying, though, cuz they sure do.
Yeah, they do.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
But back on to the Mortal Kombat, though.
Oh, yeah, man. Yes.
They hate him because she's black, bro. They don't care about how she look, bro. She's a black woman who's playing an Asian woman. But my thing is like, bro, who cares?
Yeah, my thing is, even if you...
I get it from a certain standpoint where it's like, okay, like she's supposed to be one race, but they got a whole different person playing the role. Kind of like let's take, for example, like Titan, right? The chick that plays Starfire, it's like, okay,
right, yeah,
Starfire is not truly an Earthling, so you can't really say if she's Asian, white, black, Mexican. Like, you can't really say
that.
That is true, yeah. You is right, bro, because they in Mortal, because in Mortal Kombat it's a different world. Mortal Kombat, you got the Earth realm, Outworld, and all like that. Like, you ain't gotta just go off like based off the race.
So when it comes to Outworld, it's like, yes, she look Asian, but she's not really Asian. So I'm like, I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, look, it's a whole different realm, so you can't really take it from that.
Technically,
right, yeah.
Technically, cousin, like Terry just said, bro. Like Terry just said, she's not even really Asian. She's from a whole other planet called Outworld, where half her face is her mouth. And exactly. It's like how do you really know what a person looks like?
I get it, but at the same time, it's like, yo, it's a whole different world, though. Like, that's so much as like
the only motherfucker look.
It's like in that realm.
But look, like the main thing they complain about it.
The only people who could complain are Asians.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, I was just about to say that because I'm like, it's just only the Asian fans that's gonna look at it like when they like go from playing the games on like that, they just gonna go off that. But I'm like, bruh, y'all know how the movies is like, and sometimes even when they get the look right, the actor just be horrible. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be like that at times.
Exactly.
So it be like I just go for it for what it is, bruh.
Cuz, why would you have to bring up Goku though? Oh, we don't need to bring up Dragon Ball. We don't need to bring up
bruh.
We don't need to do this.
Oh, bro.
We don't need to do this.
I can't believe they really made that, bro. I swear I did not believe that was Goku until somebody told me, bro. I was like, that's not Goku, bro. I couldn't believe that, bro.
No, that's Goku.
That was crazy.
But I do agree that I mean, honestly, the only characters, I mean, honestly, and to be honest, I'll be totally real, but I don't even care if I'm like the only characters I would like them to get correct, which looked very correct, was the main characters like Jax, Sonya Blade, Liu Kang, Kung Lao. Like, you get those characters cool.
There's one thing about this movie I did notice. They're not gonna be the main protagonists in the story, Solomon, bro. Now you know that, right? They not gonna be the main protagonists in this story, though. That's what they basically try to tell us in this trailer, like. Because I don't know who this character is, but I don't know if this is a creator they just made based off the movie or he's a creator.
Yeah.
I don't know who he's supposed to be. They say it's supposed to be Kung Jin, but I don't know for sure if that's him, though. But I could be wrong.
His name was like Fong or something like that. I looked it up. I said, who is that?
But he do have a relate to Shang Tsung, though. So I feel like they probably gonna use him how they use Liu Kang in the first Mortal Kombat, like in the tournament, whatever. Because he has he has the brand on his chest, like he has the Mortal Kombat brand on his chest. So that has to be some type of relate to Shang Tsung in the first tournament, how that all starts in the first place. You know what I mean? So I feel like that all surrounds by that brand. Right? It could.
I'm interested to see like who has bloodlines to the first dude who won the tournament. Like, you know how Liu Kang and Kung Lao are cousins of the same special bloodline.
Right. Yeah.
This one dude who first won the tournament. You feel me? And who knows, like, there were a clan of people before they became monks and stuff. They were a clan of people. And who even knows? I noticed that the dude who had the little kunai on the end of the string, that ain't Scorpion, is it?
No, okay, all
I'm
right.
not sure, because I think that's
There's three, okay.
Plan, but I don't think that's actually Scorpion.
Yeah, all right. Now, there's three.
That's him, bro.
It's like a clan. It's like a family clan of them. It's like
the dude who
you talking about who playing Hanzo, right? The one that's playing Hanzo? Yeah, because I think they're going to do it like how the, what's that called? The Lin Kuei clan? They're going to probably do it off like that. Where it's like the family, it's like the ninja part, it's like the ninja version, like the Lin Kuei version, then it's like the samurai, like with Hanzo. They probably might do it like that. I don't know if they're going to switch it off with different characters or keep them as the same and just switch them up. Because if you realize that you seen Sub-Zero and Scorpion as the ninja version, and you seen them in like their samurai clothes, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know which direction they're going to necessarily take this in. They're going to be like, they're going to kill it off his brother or whatever, and then he got to come back and try to kill him off like how they did in the game and like in the last movie, or they going to just keep it like the same characters?
Wasn't that like Quan Chi's spell or something like that made it all jacked up?
That's when he killed the first Sub-Zero. That's what happened when he turned to you ever heard of New Saibot? You ever heard that name before?
Yeah.
When the first Sub-Zero was killed, that's when he was resurrected by Quan Chi, and that's how he became New Saibot. That's how the all spelled and stuff. That's how it all started. And like, but I don't know, in the movie they haven't showed Quan Chi. They just showed Shang Tsung and Goro. Them like the main, like in terms of the big villains of the tournament. Like them like the main ones I've probably seen so far. Because everybody else really just side characters. Really seem like.
I do want them to show Quan Chi though. I
yeah,
do want
bro.
them to show him
Because he cold.
They definitely just showed Shao Kahn though, because in Annihilation, Shao Kahn looked like a sucker.
Yeah, he was horrible, bro. In the distance, he was, bro. His dialogue was so bad.
Is anybody else a little let down? That they.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's so bad. It was like
I was about to say, is anybody else let down that they ain't bringing back the original person who played Shang Tsung?
That's what I was wondering. But nah, it's gonna be somebody else. I forgot his name, but the dude is good though. I'm gonna be honest, the dude is good, but the original one,
I'm a little bit sad about that, because they brought it back for, I think it was, what was it, MK 10 or 11 for the game?
Yep, he's on the DLC. Yep,
so
the new one.
Like maybe he just looks a little too old for the role. But maybe they'll bring him in, like, I don't know, like maybe Shang Tsung, like, starts to deteriorate, and they show him, and they actually bring him back to show the more older Shang Tsung as he's losing his power. I don't know.
Right, because if they go now route, bro, they can literally bring all the throwback characters back, bro, and that would be raw.
I don't like him as that intimidating. He's not intimidating. His face will tell us, I can punch you and I'll beat your ass. His face will look scary.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm a Mortal Kombat universe. I wasn't even drafted. I don't got the tattoo. I'll beat your ass.
Yeah, he do look kind of in.
But did you see how that boy Sub-Zero cut him open and used the ice dagger, bruh? He turned it into an ice dagger and stabbed him, bro. I said, bruh, the fact that they putting like the brutalities in the game, they using it as regular fighting moves, bruh, is like, that's crazy how they doing that, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bruh. Cause
that's what I'm wondering. So, like, are they gonna have some brutalities up in there too? Like maybe like one or two?
You seen two of them already. You seen the Kano brutality and
throwing the hat. Tell me that won't be stupid lit though.
Bro, you know everybody wait for Kung Lao, bro. Right? Yeah, Kung Lao. Everybody wait for Kung Lao, bro, because we never seen him yet. We always seen him in like Shaolin Monks or like Deception, but we never actually got the live action version of Kung Lao, bro.
Kung Lao, my favorite.
I was saying, like, bro, like when they did, what was that? I think it was MK10 with Kung Lao knowing Wing Chun.
Oh yeah, that was 10. Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be stupid lit.
Yeah, because I feel like this is based off like how they learn his dragon powers and all like that. Because
now thinking about it, they missed out on a lot of opportunity to bring some real martial artists into this.
Yeah, bro, they really did.
Yeah, but they
bro.
probably had to pay them too much though. Because they had to bring in Donnie Yen, they had to bring in Michael Jai White to play Jax, they had to bring in what's his name?
Right. Can I order
You right, because they did have like a little TV show about that, but it didn't really get nowhere though.
Actually, can I have curry pork rubia? What time you guys?
Because I actually got that, but I haven't watched it. Like I bought the little DVD shit, but I haven't watched it yet. But I know exactly what you're talking about, cousin, because I seen Michael Jai White. He was like the cast of Jax Briggs and all like that. So I'm actually gonna watch that. I ain't gonna lie.
Michael Jai White played and I'm like, yo, he would actually play a great part.
Yeah. Like he's a good fighter, bro. Like he actually can fight, bro. He's good.
Oh yeah,
like,
definitely, yo.
So it's like,
I mean, this Jax, he look okay, but
right, he look okay, but I feel like when I look at
the sort of the tournament, he ain't gonna just like come in,
yeah, probably that, yeah. My biggest question is Johnny Cage and Luke Kane, because I haven't seen Johnny Cage in the trailer. I haven't seen him yet. But I seen Luke Kane and I seen kind of a lot of everybody else. Johnny Cage is the only person I didn't see in the trailer yet, which is surprising because he like the most popular one. Yeah.
I enjoyed the trailer.
Bro, the trailer was good, bro.
I enjoyed the trailer.
I'm a little scared for it, to keep it real. I'm a little scared for it, but after rewatching the trailer, I'm a little hyped. I'm a little hyped for it.
If it's better than Annihilation, I'll take it. Anything that's better than Annihilation, I'll take it. Like, if I'm like...
And that's exactly what I said. I was like, as long as it's better than Annihilation, I'm Gucci.
Right, for real, bro. Because, man...
True.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro, because
as long as it's better than Annihilation, I'm good.
Yeah, bro. That was
you know what it was though, bro? Surprisingly, they didn't put enough money into it because that was still a low production film.
Bro, it was so bad, bro. It was so low budget.
This ain't gonna be low production. This is made by no, it's Warner Brothers as well as
Warner Brothers.
They make hella Chinese movies.
Yeah, like with the little mountain and the ninja or something like that.
Yes, it's like US, something like that. They got money too, and Warner Brothers got money, so they banking. And honestly, bro, they smart. And I've been telling Terry this for a minute. They need to put all their money into one Mortal Kombat movie, just where it could be like, oh shit, it's a great ass movie. Then they can start making a whole.
They continue to write, bro. You got too many characters in Mortal Kombat, bro.
I'm gonna say nah, the games fucking with me. They ain't fucking with me because I want to play the games all the time. Every time I go over to Terry's house, we always talk about the games and shit. But the storylines are so messed up, I can't even get into it.
The timelines are so, bro.
Yeah.
And that's really just based off, like, they really trying to go off just, like, the sales of how the games go and everything because... And they feel like if the game don't really do too good going forward, they'll try to come up with a whole new timeline and just basically just go off that. You know what I'm saying? It's like... Because that last one, they kind of had me confused. Because that Chronicles situation, I'm like, where did she come from? Like, you got so many classic Mortal Kombat characters out there where you could just stew him up in it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, to create her was out of nowhere, bro. It was like, just keep it original. You so many characters.
She's like some kind of like elder god or something, but then she was fucking over some of the other elder gods.
Bro, that made no sense. That made no sense, bro. So it's like they was talking about the elder gods this whole time, and you mean she just pop out of nowhere and she basically just take over that like it's nothing, bro? Like, where it's like what they said didn't mean nothing, bro. Like that didn't make no sense to me, bro.
Don't get me wrong. I like the concept of her and everything, but she's way they was too early. It was too early for that. They should have waited hella later because they still didn't even talk about how Lord Raiden and other dude was brothers, and then how bro, they ain't talking about none of that.
And then they didn't even really explain how before the timeline when Raiden ended up killing off Liu Kang, they didn't even finish that off. They just basically just cut that part off and went straight to the new timeline. Like, okay,
Raiden basically killed Liu Kang.
Yeah, bro. In the last Mortal Kombat, bro, he I think it was in number 9.
Why?
Because so he had to go to a different timeline, right? Because the reality was getting messed up to a point. He basically had to go back to a different universe to stop Liu Kang from killing somebody, whatever. But basically, he was being raised out by a Quan Chi spell and all like that. So he had no choice but to kill him because you know what I'm saying. He was basically being overpowered by a Quan Chi spell and all like that when he was basically about to kill everybody that was part of that was in the temple and all like that. So he basically was trying to first they were just fighting, but then he's basically building off Rage because he's blaming Raiden for all the fighters that got killed during the tournament because you obviously know Raiden's supposed to be that person, but you're the next fighter to go up the turn, whatever, and they end up getting killed off. So Liu Kang bro, what the fuck? Am I supposed to be next? What's going on, bro? What the hell? So then it got to a point where it's just he had no choice. You know what I'm saying? He lost his control of his power where Raiden had to finish him off, unfortunately. But they did it where the next one where they went to a different timeline.
I'm hella upset with how all of Mortal Kombat did Liu Kang, bro. After 2 movies, y'all made him into a zombie and then an enemy and then dead again and then brought back again. I don't even know what the fuck happened. Obviously got killed by
Bro, Deadly
Raven
Alliance
and
will
shit.
always be that one. Oh, bro.
What you kind of liked about Liu Kang being dead like that, though?
That shit's
was just
out, bro. That shit's out, bro.
Kind of like running Outworld. That was really the only thing that I did. Like, I was like, okay, so Liu Kang is kind of running shit.
You know why they try to do that, bro?
He ain't really running shit.
If you play the last one, bro, this is exactly why they did that, because, like you said earlier, it's based off, because obviously they try to make it seem like Liu Kang is the chosen one of Mortal Kombat, right? So
he was supposed to be, I believe.
Supposed to be, right?
I don't know.
And if you beat the last one, how he basically turned into like the basically the god after that, like he basically takes the when he beats Chronica, he takes the crown, whatever.
The Dragon God.
Right, yeah, he basically becomes the Dragon God, right.
Yeah.
But they said that never would have been possible if he never got killed off by Quan Chi. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they trying to say how that's like connect. But I'm like, bro, that still make no sense, bro, because y'all basically make it seem like y'all switch up the timeline just to make that happen. So it's like, it don't, to me, I feel like it don't add up to me, bro. Like, it's so much stuff they left out, bro. Like,
man, I don't like it.
Yeah, bro. That's why
That's why I hope that they change this up, because they got Liu Kang up in this, and he young, bro. He young. So I'm like, okay.
But I'm gonna be honest though, you gotta remember they
Bro,
not
young,
the.
so I'm like, okay, this might be some cool stuff.
I'm nervous about that, bro, because they already said it's gonna be a lot of fatalities in this one, so we gonna for sure see that some of the main characters get killed off in this one. I'm just hoping it's not gonna become Liu and Liu Kang, because it's like we already see what happened in the games. Like, I hope they don't take adaptation off the games and stuff like that, bro, because that would be horrible, bro.
No, I hope not. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see some characters that were in the games be brought back. Like, what was her name? What was her name? Like the older chick with the white hair, she uses it to fight. What was her name?
Sindel.
Yeah.
Sindel.
Like for her, like her acting was so trash in Annihilation. I'm like, yo, you gotta revive this character. You gotta revive her.
She was booty.
Bro, everybody was so bad in that movie, bro. Like, you know, this is the funniest thing about that movie. Have y'all noticed this, bro?
Was backing up and they was looking at me, and then they hit this little thing. And then they got hella embarrassed and they just screw it off. I'm like, man, it's all right. I'll hit shit too.
Bruh,
this was hella funny.
Have y'all noticed that with the in the second one, how Johnny Cage was so bad they basically killed him off in the first 5 minutes of the movie, bruh?
You know how mad I was about that, and
that was stupid.
Right, and they really try to make him like he was like one of the most upcoming fighters in that tournament outside of Liu Kang, like when he beat Goro and everything like that. So I'm like, in the second one, I'm expecting to see more of him, but they killed him off 5 minutes. Bro, that was crazy, bro.
I did not see that shit coming.
In Annihilation, like in the first 5 minutes, you actually get to see a little bit of his power, but his power didn't work, and he's dead.
Bro, that green screen was awful.
Like, you gonna really kill off one of the top favorite characters like this?
How you then? It's like y'all killed him off doing his actual his basically like his special move, which I don't understand. Like y'all how y'all gonna show him that? Then y'all gonna kill him off, bro? That's so cold, bro. Like that was hecka funny, bro. And then they was talking about this
booty.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That was.
Hey, don't get me started with the Sonya Blade character, bro. Oh, bro. Whoever made that movie, bro, he needs to be, bro. That movie was so out of pocket, bro. Whoever made that, then they was talking about the.
I think the worst actor in Annihilation though was either Raiden.
Or, James Remar, bro. James Remar, bro. James Remar, bro. Solomon, bro. That's Ajax from the Warriors, Solomon.
Like a damn
super accurate
skateboarder.
I like Jax. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, that's Ajax from the Warriors right here, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I love him, bro. But him as Raiden was so bad, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
So bad.
That was dumb.
He was horrible as Raiden, bro.
Hey, they put that.
And James Remar is good, bro. But him as Raiden was horrible, bro.
Ajax from the Warriors.
And no, Jax from the second was bad,
look
bro.
like Ajax from the Warriors. I'm like, what is going on?
Bruh. And
They
Jax
cut
from
his
the
hair, gave him a vest. No, really, they cut his hair, gave him a white shirt and a vest. And I'm like, bro, nigga, am I tripping right now?
Did y'all notice the stun double scene though, bro? Did y'all notice that, bro?
Bro.
Who?
They got what?
Who seen the scene when they was fighting? With the fight when Raiden was fighting. Did you peep that the stunt double was Ray Park from that played what's his name? Darth Vader. Did y'all notice that? Bruh, go back and look at that, bruh.
I remember that.
Even
bro.
he
The
said it
stunt
himself
double
on
was
Instagram,
so
bro.
reasonable, cuz I was like,
Bro, Ray
what?
Park was the stunt double for that Raiden movie, bruh. And I'm like, hold on, that's somebody completely different. That's not James Remar, bro. And they was saying that was Ray Park. I'm like, are you serious, bro?
Bruh, yes.
I was like,
I
God,
ain't gonna
bro.
lie. Hey, if Ray Park had acting chops, bro, he would be the GOAT right now.
And you know he played Toad off X-Men. I didn't even know that either.
He'd be the GOAT, because he'll be able to do hella shit.
Yeah, he actually played a couple characters that I didn't even know, bro. He played a couple people that I didn't even. Yep, Darth Maul. He played Toad. He played one more.
The first movie outside of Star Wars I seen him in was a Jet Li movie, bro. And he was one of the martial artists beating up Jet Li. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this motherfucker is the truth. No wonder I love him as Darth Maul. And then you see him in a few other things, but he don't have no acting ability.
In X-Men, they didn't really give him no dialogue.
He don't have lines. He don't have stuff.
In X-Men, he barely said anything.
That's why in episode 1, he didn't really have that many lines to say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
But maybe that could be his thing. Like, Keanu Reeves, he's a good actor because he only does his type of personality roles. He only do roles that match his personality. His role is less talking, less line, action.
Right, for real.
Him as whatever Kit Boom or whatever from freaking Toy Story. He was funny.
Oh, you talking about dude from
Yes, bro. I did not know that was Keanu Reeves who played. I think his name was Chet Boom or something like that, whatever. But he played like what do you call it? Not stunt double, freaking Daredevil.
Oh,
and I was like,
yeah, I know. We know.
Bruh, he was actually, bruh. Nobody knew it was Keanu Reeves, bruh. And I was like, wait, and then I seen the credits. I was like, what, bruh? That was totally different, bro. I was like, I've never heard him talk as much or make as much jokes as he ever did in that stupid little cartoon. I was like, bro, what? So I mean,
you ain't seen him in Ted and Bill and Ted's little movies because that motherfucker talking a lot of that.
Real?
Oh yeah,
Bill and Ted, bro. Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
What movie is Keanu Reeves? What role did they offer Keanu Reeves just recently?
In what?
Wasn't it like I think it was like a Marvel movie that they offered him a role?
Oh yeah, he was supposed to play Ghost Rider. He was supposedly
Marvel and Star Wars.
Yep.
They didn't offer him a role, right? What they've been doing is talking. Him and his agent been talking to these studios. Yeah. But we know if Keanu Reeves talking to anybody, he probably will get the role. So the question is, who he go play in both?
What's that dude's name?
The Star Wars world and Marvel world.
Who is something Reven or something like that? What's his name? He's like I don't know if he's a Jedi or he's like a Sith Lord or something. Yeah, that's what they said he could possibly play. That's what I was hearing. That's a possibility.
I heard that a lot. But my question is, if he go play Revan is going to have a trilogy, right? And this could be the trilogy that we all thought, right? Because there's supposed to be 3 trilogies in the works right now. There's one that's supposed to be about about back in the day, back in before the Jedi Council we know was created.
Yep.
And then there's supposed to be another one that's supposed to be post 7, 8, 9, and then there's supposed to be another one that we don't know. Now, if it is going to be the one back in the day, that would be great to have Revan be the main character, bro.
Yeah, it would.
So here's what it is.
It's a teal, bro. It's a teal.
I just looked it up.
So
offered the role for Kraven the Hunter. That's what it was.
You said the role for who, Deontay?
Oh yeah, you're right.
For Kraven the Hunter, it's supposed to be like a solo film. I was like,
Nah,
like,
see, I don't, bro. That's Sony.
Him in Spider-Man, but
you already know that's Sony, bro.
But they just that he was offered the role.
Yeah, bro. They were saying him or the dude named Carl Urban or something like that, which I heard he was already in MCU already. I heard somebody named Carl Urban. They said he was in the third movie. They said, yeah.
Jason Momoa, bro.
Bro, Jason Momoa.
I don't think Carl Urban was in there yet.
Though they said he played the dude on Ragnarok. The dude that had the 2 choppers. They said, ain't that him?
Who?
On Thor Ragnarok. Remember at the end when he got killed off by when he was walking down with the 2.
Right.
Isn't that him, right? That's him, is it?
That is him.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's all like how can he play 2 characters? I mean, but
the executioner.
Yep, exactly. I was about to say that. The executioner.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, I don't know why I just slipped on my head. And I even noticed that dude that plays Shazam was on there too. I didn't even realize that either. The Zachary Levi.
He wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what that was. That was just like
hey,
rumors.
bro. I still